What's up? Welcome to Brothers Forge Gaming. Here with me, Mr. C. We're looking at Madden 26. It just so happens that there is a free-to-play weekend, probably linked to the fact that the Super Bowl is this weekend. So if you have it, get it, got it, good. We're going to take a look at a couple of these modes. Now, we've been going on the Madden adventure. You guys have been a part of that. It's been awesome taking a look at the different ones. I'm pretty sure that 16 is going to be my go-to when I do a season, but I still need to try 18. What's up, Kayla? But for all intents and purposes, I actually was doing my research on these different Maddens and trying to figure out some of the different things going on with this. And as you go forward, basically really Madden 14, when you go to the next generation, is kind of where it starts to differentiate itself. So Madden 12 might be the standout kind of like older generation Madden. Either you play it on 2, PS3. It might be on. I don't know if it's on the Wii. It's not on Xbox. It might be Xbox 360. I don't even actually know if it was on 360 at that point. Anyway, I'd have to look into that. But anyway, Madden 12 on like PS3, PS2 is probably like the pinnacle of Madden back before it kind of started to shift into a different direction. And as you go forward with that, like I said, Madden 16, Madden 25 is really good. The Madden 2014, Madden 25 one is really good. That one 12, I mean, you pick either of those on either PS2 or PS3 if you want to play Madden 25. But we're taking a look at 26. I did when I was reading on some things. It said that this one was had a better franchise mode than the previous years. And whether or not that's true, I do remember playing franchise I had a free trial of this a while ago when they did like the free Madden weekend back in like I don't know, December or something like that. And I played a little bit of it, but as I've been going back and playing these different Maddens and gaining a better understanding of what these different modes are, I'm really being able to identify the things I'm looking for and the things that are missing from the newer ones versus the older ones. So we're going to first do superstar mode because is in the past, basically you would have to pick a franchise and then before you could even pick a single character to go on a run with, which is one thing I really like about like Madden 15 and 16 and 17 is the difference in that franchise mode, and it's totally different. The way the layout is totally different. Like as you get to the newer years, you can pick yes a franchise, but you basically can only play the moments, or you can play the offensive snaps and the defensive snaps, or you can play the full game and do both sides of the ball. But what I really liked about some of the older franchises that I was just talking about is they allowed you to play that single player, and you were just doing like the game flow, picking the plays and throwing the ball. Everything else was done for you. It was a really cool way to immerse yourself as that position in the quarterback. Now, that being said, you can of course do the franchise mode on here, but it's similar to where you don't get to pick all those different things. And I think there was kind of a glitch because it ended up making me play defense when I was just trying to be the quarterback. I don't know what's going on with that, but we'll dig into that. We'll start a new one there. But we're gonna look at Superstar. I just created a new character, so let's see how that goes.
It starts as one dream, shared across thousands of backyards and practice fields. A dream many will have, but few will realize. It requires sacrifice and perseverance. The will to push your body and your mind to its limits, only to set new ones. There will be obstacles, and alongside them challenges. All are a test of your resolve to see if you truly have what it takes. Every week is another step on the road to stardom, and no two are the same. You will be defined by every game and each pressure-filled moment on the field, and by the relationships you forge and the decisions you make off of it. Today is where your dream becomes a reality. Today, your legacy begins.
Oh yeah, Rich Eisen.
On the road to the NFL Draft, the Scouting Combine is the biggest checkpoint. No other event has its power to elevate or sink a prospect. Everything comes down to how they test.
Yeah, the dialogue here, they're not voiced over or anything. It's kind of just generic chat. One thing, what's up, DOA? One thing would say that I don't necessarily, I think they could improve upon this. It's kind of the same thing in the WWE games, the 2K games. the newer ones. And actually, I was playing the 2009 SmackDown and doing the career mode with the Undertaker. Yes, it's like older and kind of cheesy, but these scenes were voiced over, and they were the voice actors as well, which was so cool. Or the wrestlers, right? I've been waiting for this. And really, I don't know how much any of this bears. I mean, you get these influences. I don't, this is what I've talked about as well in some of the older ones. Like, I almost don't like this. I just wanted to do the superstar, like start playing right away, but you got to go through this. Like, this is cool if you want to do it, right? You got to get fan base and the different things here and coach sphere influence. There's all these different nuances with this mode, which is really cool. But ultimately, I don't want to have to keep up with all this. I just want to go out and play football. But maybe someday I'll actually want to do this, and that's cool that these options are here if you want those, or if you don't, maybe you don't even know you want these, but they're here. Extra training for the combine. So yeah, you kind of have to choose between, oh, what? See, now I lost fan base. I think I did these combines, and then it's just like I get too caught up in it. So hopefully I can sim them. We'll see if we can just jump right into it. Get drafted. Okay, it all starts here. Take your first step. Get drafted. Top QB. Oh, there was some options I needed to take a look at though. Yeah, I thought it had me do that. Oh, I wonder if I can sim the combine. If not, I'll have to get all sweaty trying to push those buttons. Okay, I already did the. Okay, I can't check that. Maybe it's over here. Okay, and another thing about this as well. Okay, so here's the settings. I'll show you that in just a second. User settings, league settings, maybe. Okay, so yeah, you can turn this on and get drafted to the team you want, but instead, I'm just going to do whatever it drafts me to. That I thought I turned that on. Okay. And then so what's interesting about this is you only can have, so I had a different character that I was messing around with last time I played this, but anyway, I started a new character. You can only have one character of each of these. So you don't even get to choose if you can be a D lineman, whatever. You get to be a linebacker, a cornerback, a receiver, halfback, or a quarterback. So you can't be a kicker. Like, you don't get your options here, but I mean, you get to some to choose from. But that's another thing we're talking about. They take away your choices on these. Like, they remove stuff. They add a lot of things, but they, like, being able to put on all this gear and this extra behind the scenes stuff that we're getting. But would you trade all that to just be able to have a little bit more freedom? I don't know. We're gonna get notifications, sphere of influence. You like, I don't even know what any of this business is. You got coach. So this is just next level stuff that I don't even know if I want it. I don't know yet. Maybe I will. But let's go back to play. So you're gonna go over here. We can just do the league. So I would have the combine. Maybe I can skip it. If you choose to play the NFL combine, your points may be simulated, and draft stock may be impacted. Rewards for the NFL combine can be earned later in your. Okay, well, what? Okay, let's see if I can choose not to play it. Maybe I can sim it. I don't even know what just happened.
From its annual home of Indianapolis, Indiana, it is time for the 2025 NFL Scouting Combine. I'm Kate Scott, so happy to welcome you here for another year alongside someone who went through this event himself as a player. It was a few years ago, but he still remembers it, Mr. Brock Heward. And Brock, it is just about time for one of the most important events in the pre-draft process, as these players try to convince all 32 NFL teams that they should be their first-round pick.
And let me just tell you, these guys have prepared as much for today as they did for the most important games of their college careers. We've got our eyes on a lot of the biggest names here, but there's one of my fellow signal callers in particular we're all very excited to see test.
He, of course, the former UCLA Bruin. And now we get to see this dual-threat quarterback in the 40-yard dash.
Okay, so yeah, so you got to deal with this alternately dig deep. Current rating. Oh no, it's got Little John in there. This is gonna get me in all sorts of trouble. Get out of here.
He's getting ready. Down into his stance.
Hopefully it tells me again.
And here we go.
Oh, I did that too soon. Oh, why did I lean forward?
That time missed
was
the mark.
terrible.
He said he wanted to run better than that, but that run was much closer to average than exceptional.
So I think I can. Previously, you could redo this part. Let's see. See, I could retry, so not the best.
Coming up,
You can never turn off all the damn music in this game. Was that worse?
Simply
Oh my
put,
gosh, that was worse.
Good time for him right there. Just didn't have the burst off the line or the long speed that he needed to.
This is the problem. I get stuck just like redoing this over and over. I don't even really care about speed, but I want to get drafted up there, you know.
Coming up, here he is in the 40-yard dash.
This reminds me of like track and field on the NES, right? You got to tap it in there. He like gets back up. That's slightly better.
That time missed the mark. He said he wanted to run better than that, but that run was much closer to average than exceptional.
Oh, very nice. Average. Let's go a little better. I think there's a high jump one that's pretty hard.
Coming up, here he is in the 40-yard dash.
I feel like that was better, but not much.
That time missed the mark. He said he wanted to run better than that, but that run was much closer to average than exceptional.
Let's go a couple more. I got it 4.8. I gotta get under that. I gotta get that B rating right there at least. Maybe I'm alternating
Coming
too
up,
fast.
here he is in the 40-yard dash.
Like missing it, right? Bam, that's better. I'll take it.
To test very well here, and he did not disappoint.
Whoa, yeah, that's right.
Best times we'll see today.
I felt like I kind of tweaked it off a little bit there, but that's all right. 6. So the best guy had 4.4. Yeah, I'll take it. I'm going to take it. Not bad. Got grade versus expected. All right. I think I made my guy. Maybe like the way you design your body makes you faster or slower at these. I don't know. So bench press, I should be able to. No, it's a shmup though, dude. A shmup. It's in box. There aren't that many. So.
The all-important test of strength.
Oh, geez, what do I do here?
NFLer. It's chest day, baby.
Chest
Turn
day.
on the bench press.
Let's go. What do I do? It didn't tell me. Maybe it'll tell me. Oh shoot! I have to do something on the way down. Oh, I see. I'm gonna have to retry that. This is probably your lactic acid or something on it.
That's a nice show of strength from the young man. That's a good number for him. It should impress a lot of these scouts.
I could do better, for sure. I didn't understand you had to tap it on the way down. I guess it tells you right here. Okay. As the bar falls, rapidly press L1 and R1.
Now we'll see how many reps he can put up on the bench press.
This would be a cool mini game in like an arcade, dude. Totally remind you of like track and field. Oh man, I don't even know if I got a rep for that. I might get one more. I totally messed that up.
That's a nice show of strength from the young man. That's a good number for him. It should impress a lot of these scouts.
I want better.
Now we'll see how many reps he can put up on the bench press.
Damn it. I wonder if I can restart it from here. It like sticks. It doesn't want to go right away. That totally fucked me up right in the start. That's probably not good. That's awesome.
You know, I can't really call that a poor showing, but I can't really call it a good one for him either. It's more in the solid to adequate range.
I wasn't sure if it was going to have me. It's probably going to have me do all the drills
and shit. We'll see how many reps he can put up on the bench press.
That's right. I think I'm missing at the top. Maybe I need to let it bounce off the bottom or something. Let's see.
No, I can't really call that a poor showing, but I can't really call it a good one for him either. It's more in the solid to adequate range.
Now we'll see how many reps he can put up on the bench press.
Right. I turned all that stuff off, dude, and it's just, it comes through no matter what. Wow, now I can't even get back to 15. Like, I'm just getting worse, I guess. I mean, I probably won't even make 15 here. I gotta try to get back to 15.
I can't really call that a poor showing, but I can't really call it a good one for him either.
Is this guy from, like, Dodgeball or Cotton or whatever? He sounds just like him. Don't know how I can get that better. Maybe I should have read that again.
Now we'll see how many reps he can put up on the bench press.
Damn, that one bounced.
Oh. Somebody's a regular in that weight room. As those reps went up, eyes got wider. And this is a total that will grab some attention.
That's tough. Number 1, baby. Yo. That's tough. Yeah, it hurts your freaking hands, man. Getting old sucks. There we go. All right, I'll take it. Excellent hit. Oh, I suck at this one. All right, perfect target. This is Easy's event in track and field right here. You can
Well,
tap
every
the shit
football
out
fan
of that.
knows this. Explosiveness and agility are so important at every position. And now we're going to see how much he has of both here in the broad jump.
Oh no. Oh, I suck at the angle.
Well, that mark
That's
certainly
terrible.
much shorter than we were all expecting. He really didn't get the explosion he needed in that leap.
I can do better for sure. F? Wow. Don't want that. It's hard to go from
So
tapping
now
to
it's
launching.
his turn at the broad jump.
There it is. Oh, dang it. Almost 12. Is that what it
That's a
was?
good jump from him. That's in the ballpark of what we all expected. So that's going to check this box off for a whole lot of teams.
Number 5. Yeah. Brady Cook. The guy's crushing it. Well, 10 to 11. Could get it right in the middle. I'm going to go again, but I could really mess myself up right here. I should at least be able to get back to that, right?
So now it's his turn at the broad jump.
Oh, it moves. It moved to up that time. Did you see that?
Well, that mark certainly much shorter than we were all expecting. He really didn't get the explosion he needed in that leap.
Perfect target. Okay, target. So that's what I hit on the last one. You want right
So
in the
now
middle.
it's his turn at the broad jump.
Damn it. Almost.
That's a good jump
Right about
from
the
him.
same
That's in the
place.
ballpark of what we all expected. So that's going to check this box off for a whole lot of teams.
Get a couple more whacks.
So now it's his turn at the broad jump.
Well, that mark certainly much shorter than we were all expecting. He really didn't get the explosion he needed in that leap.
I should have just stuck with the first one. Hold on.
So now it's his turn at the broad jump.
That's better. I mean, it looks less. But that was
That's
better.
a good jump from him. That's in the ballpark of what we all expected. So that's going to check this box
I'm
off
just gonna
for a
call it
whole
good.
lot of teams.
I feel like I could do a little better. +3 to jump. I don't really need grid and A to get +5. Okay, so it's telling you can get that extra points by doing it. I'm gonna get it. Look at those extra points.
So now it's his turn at the broad jump.
Damn it.
Well, that mark certainly much shorter
Yeah.
than we were all expecting. He really didn't get the explosion he needed in that leap.
So now it's his turn at the broad jump.
I mean, I'll just keep the +3.
That's a good jump from him. That's in the
I can't seem to
ballpark
get
of
it.
what we all expected. So that's going to check this box off for a whole lot of teams.
Yard shuttle, okay. Cut with a flick stick matching the radial directional arrow. Oh no, I'm terrible at these. Let's see.
All right, it is time for the fastest event of the Combine. It's a showcase of how well you can change direction. It's the 20-yard shuttle.
I might have to do this a couple times. Oh
That
wow.
is such an excellent mark right there, and there's no doubt
Keeping it.
that he's got the quickness and the change of
I'm
direction
keeping it.
to thrive on an NFL
If they
field.
cheered for me. Number 10, that's it. No doubt, he said. My expected result was better, so I guess maybe I'm not like the fastest guy, but I got an A. Sweet, dude. Take it. I'm not trying that one again. I know I had trouble with that one before. Not bad.
All right, partner, the traditional
Oh, I
drills are
hate
done.
these.
Now the all-important moment where he can make the throws they're going to need him to
I
on
suck
Sundays.
at this. I'm just going to go. Oh, he's not even in there. I just hit that sooner. Jeez. Wow, that's got to be terrible. Why isn't he running to the box? I might have to retry this one. No. No. He ain't even catching it in there. Oh, he doesn't have to catch it in there. He just end his catch in there, I guess. 2 of 8. Let me retry that. There's a couple of these. I don't like these throwing ones very much.
That was a tough showing for him. It really was a chance to wow in front of personnel from every team in the league. But this performance, Kate, this performance fell flat.
All about that receiver getting that in there, too. Oh, you can fucking move. Hey, I'll take luck. Walk into the box. Oh, you saw it. There it is. You really gotta get lucky with that. You see that shit? Oh, what are you doing? Average, I'd say. I'm taking it. Like 3 of those I got so lucky on.
That's called ending your combine strong. He got out there with plenty of confidence, and he backed it up with a very good showing, as every scout in the building was
Late
watching
first rounder. I didn't make a first round.
2025 NFL Scouting Combine. There were a lot of great performances.
I didn't get all the way in first place, but oh well. Years past, they've made you do so many of those catching ones. It's stupid. Develop my skills. All right, let's do it. What's my skill points all about? Stat boost. Hit triangle to go to my skills, but upgrade core skills, equip abilities. What kind of abilities I got? X Factor. I haven't even unlocked. Oh, I got Gambit on there. Okay. No? Let's see. I said I had stuff. Why is it telling me I have stuff when I don't? Let's get some throw power. I don't. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. I like that throw power. Wow. I can go all the way up there. Oh, here it's telling me. It's letting me select like I thought I had all of these points, but no. Purchase. Oh, wait. No, I don't want to purchase XP. Get back. Get back. Develop. Yes. All right. So this is kind of cool. In some of the previous years, you get the XP, you earn the XP, and then you can add kind of similar, but this is more simplified, I'd say. So if the leveling was confusing to you in some of the earlier Maddens, this might be the way to go. All right. So what do we got next? Combine interviews with the interview, and then we'll probably start. We might do some preseason possibly. Yoga. Come on. See, I don't like either of those options. Now we go. Now we're going to probably get into some preseason. I think I did better in the combine that time than I did last time for sure. So I think last time I was in the not in the first round, but this time I made it late in the first round. So maybe I'll go first round after all. See these sphere of influence. I got an agent. Oh, Cortland Sutton. I'm like, he's a player. What is he doing as my Oh, okay. These are my team's influence. Okay. That's the crazy fans. Level 4. Dr. Jordan. I don't know who this person. Oh, that's my dance move hero. Okay, whatever. And then my personal trainer. Okay, interesting. Let's go right to the draft. The moment you've all been waiting for. Here we go.
When that cell phone rings, time stops. It's the single second that years upon years of work have been leading toward, and the conversation that follows ends one chapter of a football life while beginning another.
See, they should have the voiceover here. It's the NFL. EA has exclusive license rights to this. Yeah, the Giants. There's no reason they shouldn't have the authentic voices in here, or at least someone trying to sound like them. EA, and I can't remember if I mentioned this the other day, but they re-signed with the NFL well into 2030, exclusive. Because we heard over the last few years EA is going to lose license. The Madden games suck. Blah blah blah. For however many years now, but they've re-signed with the NFL, so they're at least into 2030. So they're going to be making more Madden games. The interesting caveat of that, though, is that a couple people that might step up and start making these games would one guess maybe 2K or Rockstar, or sorry, not Rockstar, Take Two. So we may see, or Sony Studios, their San Diego studios, the guys that makes the show. So out of those three people, out of those three developers, who would you want to see make the new Madden games? Not that we're going to get a chance to see it. They like what they're doing with these Maddens. We're hoping next year. They had said that this year had improved franchise mode, which I have yet to see. But we're hoping that we'll see that in next Madden 27. I will be the judge of that because we're on this adventure together. We're on this Madden adventure together to figure out which of these Madden games is the best one to play. They all kind of have their uniqueness to them. I would say less so the further up you go. They all seem to kind of be around the same thing. But I'm like in the mid 2000 range, between like 2010 or 2009 and like 2016, 17, 18, right in there. Secure the bag. Look at that. 16 million, almost 17 million for the Giants. Yes, sign it. BFG. So I did a create a football player and I did like the B and then the FG and it just showed the FG on the back of their jersey. So I had to do both their first names as BFG. Whatever. I could have done like Brothers Forge and then gaming, but then all that would have showed up was gaming. So whatever. Next time I make one, I'll know. Yeah, we'll play a couple preseason games. Maybe we'll see how far this goes because I don't even know if I'm going to get to start. And let's see here, reach level influence. I'm going to just play the game. I'm sure. And again, this is kind of the stuff I talk about as well. Is that you almost. Oh, and I wanted to show that. So let me see if I can go to the options in this. This is unique to this year. I think they did this. And let's see if it's a user setting. This right here might fix the problem. So in the years past, if you've been playing these franchise modes, your guys, it's like if you're not doing the nitty gritty all the time, your guys are digressing. So at the end of the year, your whole team is worse, and you just like can't continue a franchise for very long. Let's see if it's on here. No, that's not there. I might have to go all the way back out. I switched it. Maybe it's under the league settings. Oh, it might be a franchise mode option only. That's possibly why. We're not seeing it here. But anyway, there's a thing you can do that it limits the amount that they degress. Let's see if the league setting is in this way as well. No. So I'll remind me that. I'll show you guys that when we go switch over to the franchise mode, because that has been plaguing these franchise modes for years in Madden, as long as I can remember. And I've been trying to find one that doesn't have that. And the solution for people that were offered is go in and adjust the sliders. Whatever. It's like, why don't I just make my guy 99 overall then? No, I want the computer to do it for it. Take the choice out of my hand. What was it doing? Oh yeah. Okay, here. So it's kind of the menu on this one is a little confusing as well, but it's on the side. You got to scroll over to it. Let's go. Skip the training. But again, that might come. Oh, look at those giant colors. It's one of those things that may make it so you can't go very far in the superstar mode. If I'm not doing the weekly training, if I'm not keeping up on all that influence business, if I'm not talking to my teammates, not doing all the right things by my coach, But the thing that's missing from one of the things that's missing from these new games is that what was it? The Game Pass. Oh gosh, I can't even remember what it was called now. The game flow. So the game flow is really important to these single player modes because they just let you play your position, and it would give you the right call. So here's some suggestions, but I'm still having to kind of pick what I need to do versus it calling the play into me. And again, you can change the angles. So we're going to try to stick with this close-up mode because it's kind of cool, but it makes it hard to pass. So we'll see where I want to go here. This is not a great play. I'm going to try to hit Slate in. Oh, are you kidding me? That was a great pass.
But it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Let's try Slayton again. Maybe Neighbors on the way out. Nabbers. Nope, he's covered. Oh, that was bad. Don't catch that. No, tip drill. Oh, shit. Dang. All right, that's okay. Preseason. Yeah. Yeah. We don't care.
You're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course.
Yeah. Maybe I need to adjust the continue playing. So it's possible I'm out for the game.
Head coach of the Giants, his guys heading back out for their next possession.
25th pick.
And Greg, week one here in the preseason. Look, we know a lot of the guys who are going to make the roster, but there's still a lot to happen in training camp that players can find their way to a spot on the opening Sunday.
I might need to back it out a little bit.
There's a little buzz about a guy in training camp and coming out of the local beat reporters and maybe the coaches talking about him a little bit. But then there's the surrounding question is he going to make the roster? And it's really what they do in these preseason games away from practice that ends up being the deciding factor. And how often do we see not only do they make the roster, but in some cases they go on to really have critical roles down the line as the season unfolds. So I know to a lot of fans and some of the veterans, these games don't feel like a whole lot, but to some guys on that sideline, their entire career is in front of them.
Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
These guys can't catch nothing.
But they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
I need to hit Slayton on that slant.
Throwing now from the gun.
Oh, damn. Sucking on my debut.
I don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been.
Yeah. I hear you. But this is kind of what it did in the franchise mode, but I must have picked the wrong selection, and it made me go play the defense.
I know it's just a preseason game, Mike, but these game reps, they're invaluable for a young quarterback. I think anytime you have a chance to go out there and play with the first team offense, execute in a real NFL game, it's going to pay huge dividends
Oh, no.
once the regular season comes.
Ooh, we got some kind of flag out there. That'll save me.
That's batted down. It's incomplete. But it looks
Woo,
like
there we go.
Let's check the call.
I'll take it. Might help me throw a touchdown pass right here. Oh, I can't call audibles. Maybe you have to earn the right to do that.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Tyrone.
Is that my first completion? Yeah. Throw my first completion.
Good for 8 yards. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it.
He was like diving for no reason. What the hell? What the hell is wrong with these receivers?
First and goal.
Oh, I didn't want that play. Shit. Maybe I'll hit Tracy. I can only hit my running backs because I'm terrible.
To throw.
Are you kidding me?
Over the end line. Overthrow. It is.
It's tough as a rookie in this game, I guess.
The ball's still at the 8-yard line. For
Come on,
second
Robinson.
and
You're
goal.
free. You're free. He's coming. Bring in the house. Go.
One more time. He's got it at the 3. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is 3rd and goal.
I'll pound the rock in. How much time I got here? Oh, I needed to call a timeout. I couldn't see the play clock.
Go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports
Rookie
halftime report.
error right there. They might have took me out all the way. Yeah. That's all right. Field goal wouldn't have mattered. You're just getting crushed by Buff. But that was pretty fast showing. Probably not enough to do anything. Go to week 2. We'll try to get to maybe the first week of the regular season and then go check out franchise. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty cool. Again, this is free to play this weekend if you want to play it and check it out. If you have not played Madden 26, now's the time to do it for free. It's letting me do everything. I did Ultimate Team. It allowed me to load my previous data and stuff. So, and it says if you end up buying the game, all this will carry over to the game as well. Oh man, I gotta go to my sphere of influence. I don't want to do that. Okay, now I went there. Cool. Can I go back? Play the game. Ooh, QB Playmaker. I'll take it. You guys all done? Gift wrap. How about Playmaker? Level 3? Oh, let's do that. Did it let? Oh, it let me equip it. Cool. All right. I feel like I need some medium throw accuracy here. How many points do I have? Ooh, okay. Oh, nice. I can do that. I could maybe do some short throw. Oh, crap. I keep hitting the wrong dang button. What am I going to hit? Develop? Oh, it reset my shite. Develop. I did view. I got to clear them all? Okay, there we go. Now what? Welcome to the team. All right. And again, like I said, this kind of stuff I could do without. I mean, if they could advance this to be a little bit.
The dream of
better.
reaching the NFL has been realized. But within this opening chapter, there is a message for every rookie. In the NFL, nothing is given. Everything must be earned.
This kind of stuff just doesn't feel necessary. Oh, right. Geez, all that I can play the game. Yes. Skip the training. But again, that could be what's causing me to not do as well. Maybe you have to have that. Yeah, what? Okay, I'm on the right team. You have to have that rapport with your receivers and your teammates to really get those plays complete.
And after the brief pause, welcome back to the NFL on EA Sports.
Getting a start in the second
pick
quarter.
Up the action back in the second quarter.
Down a score. Go out. I'm going to hand it off. I don't get a lot of touches, but I got to get this ground game going, open up the pass.
They'll take over here.
And that's a cool one for this view set, too.
Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I'm gonna have to put it on my shoulders. That's all there is to it.
What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive?
Yes, I agree.
Offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
They just can't hold on to it.
Anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do.
See, this is one of the cool things about this mode is it sometimes the icon for the receiver will disappear, and other times it'll do this. It's wild. I thought I was having a stroke. Wow.
Incomplete over the middle.
Just can't even pass the ball.
Look to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Man. Not getting a lot of opportunity out here. Hopefully their supposed starting quarterback is garbage.
New York offense. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here.
Ian Hooks. That seems to be riddled with claims. And then again, one of the downsides about using a created player is they don't have any pre-recorded audio for their name, for any of the stuff they do, and any of the stuff they have is pretty generic. It's like, this guy, this quarterback is going to have trouble. You know, it's just very generic.
Back now, pressure coming. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy.
At least I completed the pass.
All they can do is get back to the line.
Oh, man.
Effort, so no gain on first down.
I got 1 yard.
It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He's dropping back to throw.
How? No!
And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
It's my second career interception.
Those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that.
No, I'm benched forever.
The Giants headed back.
Throw a TD pass. Let's go.
Quarterback returning to the field now. They're trailing, but there's enough time.
Go, Shorty.
They could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break.
I gotta find a way to turn this music off. Holy crap. I don't think they're gonna buy the play action, but maybe. I'm gonna try to hit this guy over the corner. Robinson, maybe. Neighbors. Not R1. Okay, let's go. Let's see what you got
Back
here.
to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete.
This defense is insane.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here.
Didn't mean to run that play.
And they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening.
That guy can cover from all the way across the field. What the hell?
There's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. It's another
That's like a punt.
He's
Oh my god. I just can't get these passes to people.
And the Jets take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
I figured it out.
The Giants are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback.
So my D's
They
holding
can
up.
use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range.
I just need a burner. Lob it. Yeah, double safeties back there.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He put everything he had into this one. Brought in
Yeah, boy.
inside the 20. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
We just need to wait a little longer for the plays to develop.
Here's another 1st and 10.
I'm getting jittery back here. So that guy looks like he's going to come in. I wonder if I can bring this. I can't call anybody in motion.
They're throwing it.
Yes! Oh my gosh, that was it.
Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock.
I did.
Into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no.
What?
I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Behind. Just that accuracy is awful.
There, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get
I could get a first down. And, oh, wow. Okay. I still got a timeout.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pass brought in by Slayton.
Nice, Slayton.
Well clear that marker. That effort's going to
Am I out of timeouts? How do I tell? I can't even see on here.
Goal.
I got no timeouts.
Jeez. It's gonna have to make
Fail City everywhere. At least I got some passes in my got some completions under my belt. After all those picks, they're gonna let me play.
Ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. On the handoff, this is Tracy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. It's a design boot.
Throw the.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Completed over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The counter give to Tracy.
Get through. Got no run game.
No gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Go.
Yes. This is Robinson.
My first touchdown pass.
Touchdown.
Yes.
The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
Just gotta believe.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators
Lame duck.
out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. Then there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action, if the play action right off of it, if you can make that defense pay, that was a thing of beauty.
Got on the board. Into the game. All right, we've got a couple more weeks of preseason. Let's see if I can get the starting gig. You can. It looks like you can respec at any time you want. Deadeye. All right, what do we got? Mid tier. Huh. What's up, Dr. Grinder? Yeah, man. I don't know if that's better, the Deadeye or not. Definitely not going for platinums on Madden. I mean, I don't even know. Like, they're so hard to get. You barely get any. I've played so much of some of these Maddens and gotten like 2 trophies. Oh, you're going for the Pats, huh? All right. Let's see. Wait, no, I don't want to do that. We got to meet with the coordinator.
This franchise.
Yeah, this isn't exactly 2 teams I'm excited for. But crazy to see the Patriots in the Super Bowl again so soon. Let's go back. Trying to get to be the starting role right now. Here we go. Oh no, here you go. You're rooting against me already. Yeah, this one's free to play this weekend if you want to grab it. At least for some reason it is for me. Facing the starters. This is my final preseason game. Given the rain, something or another. Maybe I get the full start. I think it was just like they're doing like the free trial to the game for the weekend. Sometimes they do that during certain points in the year. I think maybe because of the Super Bowl. Could just come out here and run it. There we go. I like to start the game off with a running play. Yeah, it showed up in my. I have like notifications on for whatever in the through the PlayStation menu, and it said something about a free trial to Madden. It was really cool.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field.
Great.
You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious.
Yeah, it said for the EA Play, but I don't have EA Play right now, but it's letting me do it anyway. So.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's
figure.
2nd and 7.
Oh, wow. Okay. Why did it do that? What just happened? Did I just get the play confused? Oh, wow. Yeah.
Throw out of the gun.
They do some wild stuff with
First down. It will be a gain
this
of
mode.
8.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Oh, look at that juke step.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. That's good for a Giant first down.
Oh, that was sick move. Oh, yeah. I was getting wrecked the first couple games.
Defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't.
Oh, I called a running play. What's happening?
So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
What I like about this mode is I'm just being the quarterback and everybody else is doing their jobs.
Another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do,
rid of that one in time.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Yeah.
7th play of this opening drive.
Man, come on.
Here's third down.
Almost like maybe you should call a timeout when that's happening. Blitzing me. Can I get it there? Yes. Oh, hang on to the ball. It's a bit behind him, but.
Make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Yeah. It's okay. Kick the field goal. But then it'll sim to the next moment. What's cool about that, too, is that you can only get so many plays until you increase your sphere with your head coordinator because they don't trust you to call those other plays.
The head coach of the Giants, his guys heading back out for their next possession. And, Greg, after this one, it counts for real. Final preseason game. So what's the feeling like around the team in the locker room when you get to this point, the end of the preseason?
I think the biggest emotion is probably relief. I think especially for some of the
older guys,
good to
see you, man.
Mike, it's, did you get through healthy? Is your body right? And are you mentally ready for what's going to be a very long, turbulent, up and down? There's going to be a lot of good moments. There's going to be some bad moments. Are you physically and mentally ready for what an NFL season is going to be like?
Shit.
And I think that's
what
every guy in that locker room is asking themselves, taking inventory of their own checklists.
Figure out how to throw it
Get through
out.
training camp, get through the dog days of camp, and get into a routine, get into the regular season practice schedule, and inevitably get to what matters the most, which is the games.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Open man downfield.
Not bad.
Neighbors.
Gonna huck
And he'll be taken
Mahomes
down.
asked right there.
In business inside the 30-yard line. A big play for the Giants. An even 40 yards.
Neighbors. Oh, some Megadeth.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Oh, that was a bad pass. Oh.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And that will lead to a second down. They'll look to throw again. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
Got to be roughing. Holding.
That one on the former number 7 overall pick back in 2022,
I'm going for the end zone.
Evan Neal.
Oh, I don't know why it's doing
They'll
that.
look to throw yet again. He'll
Get
take
it.
a shot here for the end zone.
What kind of play was that?
Incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer.
Going again.
Instead, it sets up a third down. They'll look to throw. He's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. It is Harold Landry working his way in for the sack. The Giants offense going to take over.
I gotta
here
get
the
this.
final minute of this first half.
Got 3
They'll do
timeouts.
so with 1st and 10.
That is not the play I called. Oh, wow.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt
There we go.
was contact there.
That's what's up.
Automatic first down.
See, it's not telling me to pass it, so he's super confused. He doesn't know the route. Oh, wow. They got to stop doing this to me.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. We'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And he's out of bounds.
Yeah.
Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
He'll drop to throw. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And
This is
that'll
tough.
Go down as an incompletion. 3rd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw.
Why did this guy, he like turned around. He was supposed to run a route.
There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
The wear and tear is really cool too. I was talking about they need to add that, and I did see some wrestling games that had that feature as well. Some older ones, I think it was some of the SmackDown games, so that your guys, they take damage over time essentially, which is a really cool feature. Oh, they benched me. Look at that. We might get a win. Oh! I probably don't get the starting job. We'll see.
So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. They finished the preseason on an up note. Now they'll have a couple weeks to get ready for the season opener coming in September.
Let's see if I get the start. What I can do with it. Didn't get many. Win the game. That was a big one. Did I get? That might have been anywhere near there, I guess.
Not every Hall of Fame career begins.
Oh. I didn't make the starting job. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll come in during the game. Oh, it's gonna make me do that. Get that throw power up. Guess it's gonna make me do this. Can't skip this. Oh shoot. So yeah, I didn't get the start, so I'll have to be play the game. Let's go. Let's see if that works. Did the QB go down in week 1 and I gotta step it up? Had a rough preseason, but got there, got through it. After this game, see how it goes. I'm gonna want to go look at the franchise mode as well. So next up, the starter has gone down, deemed out for the rest of the game. So we got to come in and try to win that starting job. Now I did this in I think 25, where I did this mode, and I would come in and win games. I think I even took us to the Super Bowl, and then I didn't get to start in the Super Bowl, and I didn't even start the next season. I was so pissed. I'm like, what the hell? It was such nonsense.
That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just
a bad pass.
And the defense.
Sorry, receiver.
Stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the give,
no blocks.
Tracy. And he'll get
oh, yeah, hit him.
Here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy from just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 9.
I'm like an X here, but R1 if I can't get it to
Here
X.
comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Okay, we got Mike DeRico on here now instead of Brandon Goddard and Charles Davis. Wow.
Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks.
So we finally got some new announcers on here.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Man, they couldn't even convert on that. Are we going for it? Hell yeah. Let's go. Got to go with the ISO on this. Go right back at that hole with the blocker this time.
They'll go for it here on 4th down.
That happens to me every time.
Flags down. Mistake. Bill.
Never should do it.
Continues. Dable there, the head coach of the Giants. His guys heading back out for their next possession. Hey, Greg, you think about the NFC East, I was always fond of saying, you're not allowed to rebuild in the NFC East. Think about these fan bases, Philly, Washington, Dallas, the Giants. Their fans don't stand rebuilds very often. Always feels a different pressure in this division to be one of the best teams in the league every year.
Yeah, and it's just such a fun division.
Gosh,
and last year with Washington turning it around so quickly, Jaden Daniels and Dan Quinn, what a great story that was. And then, of course, with Philadelphia, the eventual Super Bowl champs, clearly towards the end of the season, it was pretty evident, at least to all of us, that they were the best team, and that's exactly how things played out. So if you're at the bottom looking up, unlike some of these other divisions where you say, okay, maybe I'm not as far behind as it feels, in the NFC East, Mike, there's just not a lot of easy wins in your division, especially if you're the Giants.
We talk about history, and sometimes people go
went to
back
cover
10 years. I just think back to the generations of great matchups amongst these teams. Greg, when any one of these teams goes to visit the other one, it feels like a historic NFL game because of the legacy. That, to me, is why the NFC East is one of the sexiest divisions in all of sports, not just the NFL.
Sexy.
And it has more of kind of like a college football vibe, right? There's rivalries. The fans kind of don't hate. They hate each other. They're yelling at each other.
Oh, you had that.
It has a little bit more of a college arch enemy, arch rival.
Can I go for it? Probably not
that's why
here.
it's so fun to football fans all across the league, whether you're a fan.
Giants offense going to take over just before the half, and they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10.
They just want me to run it. I'm on the 1. Are you kidding me? All right. Wow.
A carry here for Tracy. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Need some room to take a shot. Oh, you would do that.
Shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
See if I can't get safety here. Oh, they just won't let me call verticals. Not the good one, anyway.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Let's hope I didn't give him a chance to do a punt return.
The Giants offense looking to get back to work as we begin.
We got this.
Quarter. Well, Greg, as the season starts, really the season never ends. Think back to the schedule release. The draft has become this multi-day huge event. Green Bay crushed it with all the folks around the stadium in Lambeau, and some big names will be tied to that draft forever. A couple of the rookies that you've watched that are just sticking out in your mind.
Straight up. This is funny. Garbage.
Obviously, so much attention around the quarterback position. Cam Ward goes number 1, and then obviously Shador and all the conversations around that as the draft unfolded. But I think a guy that's going to be fun to watch when you talk about fit, Mike, I think you look at Ashton Genty. He gets drafted by Vegas. He's now with the Raiders. Pete Carroll. It kind of has the feel of, is he his Marshawn Lynch? Is he the bell cow back under center, Geno Smith, play action, set up that run game, play good defense? This feels like the early path Pete Carroll took when he took over in Seattle and turned them into a Super Bowl champion. So I'm not saying Genty's Marshawn Lynch, but he certainly feels like that's the fit the Raiders were going for when they took him with their first-round pick.
Hey, let me ask you about Travis Hunter. Of course, the Heisman winner, Colorado, great
just slacking here.
Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people don't talk about enough, Mike, is the impact that it's making. Going forward on fourth down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5, it was all the difference of if I kicked a touchback, they got the ball at the 20. There wasn't that much of a spread. But now all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to settle for a field goal and kick off when I could give you the ball at the 35? Or even if I fail down there tight in the red zone on the 3, you now possess the ball inside your own 5-yard line. So I think that's an element now that's causing offenses to go for more touchdowns, kick less field goals, because the ensuing kickoff is giving my opponent the ball in much more favorable territory.
You know, the other rule that is adjusted are overtimes in the regular season near playoff overtime.
You got to put his hands up.
Getting the ball. I'm so happy, Greg, because it just felt so incomplete when a team got to overtime, but then their offense, which may be the best part of the team, never got on the field.
Yeah, and I couldn't agree more. And you hear everyone saying, oh, well, just get a stop. Well, you know, it's that legendary game between Mahomes and Josh Allen where neither team stopped anyone. It was just an offensive touchdown festival. So you won a coin toss, and you get the ball. Well, the other team's defense hadn't gotten a stop the whole game. If Josh Allen got the ball first, he probably would have scored on a walk-off. So I love the idea of both teams getting the ball. If a game is good enough to go to overtime, let's finish it. We don't need to be in a rush. There's no curfew.
Hopefully we got the field goal there.
Giants offense getting
no field goal
as they trot out for this next possession. Well, Greg, it will be a very busy stretch for the passports. A lot of international games to look forward to. 7 in all outside the U.S. Chiefs and Chargers last week in Sao Paulo. Great ones to follow. Vikings and Steelers in Dublin. Vikings in London playing the Browns the very next week. Broncos and Jets, Rams and Jags. We'll also play in London week 6 and 7. Falcons and the Colts are going to be in Germany in week 10. And then the Commanders and Dolphins wrap up the international slate. That's in Madrid week 11. Greg, this has been such an additive part to the NFL season, all of these international games.
Yeah, I can tell you, Mike, having played one of the international games towards
there we
the
go.
end of my career in London, when I played
Inches.
in Carolina, it's a great experience. It's fun for the players, it's fun for the coaches, it's fun for the fans and the families. So I expect this slate to continue to expand. There's so many fun international cities around the world that love NFL football.
And from what you hear, there's more to come. We could be at the point someday, very soon, where every team plays one game outside of the U.S. in each regular season. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
I don't even know what to do anymore. These guys are nuts.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this is going to be...
I should have thrown it to X.
Great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So, here are the Giants, trailing 6-3. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go.
Can I do it?
Plenty of time here. 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they begin.
There's a lot of it is I don't love these plays, and they're not letting me pick different ones, call audibles. I'll hit Slayton over the top here.
Right away, they'll set up to throw.
Oh, that's bad.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running
It
back.
closed so quick.
And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll come up for 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about
Guess I just have to hit him short to open up the
Big
deeper
play here.
lanes, I
Crowd
guess. I
on
don't
their
know.
feet for 3rd and 4. He's going to find his receiver.
Punish him for coming in,
11 yards on the pass there. First down.
I doubt they'll fall for the play action, but give it a try. Yeah, he's covering me.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground.
Probably for the
It's
better.
incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. Throw.
Go.
Right side, taken in by Neighbors. And they're going to get this ball down.
There's my 100 yards.
20-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 32 yards. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10.
Oh, you're kidding me. He popped it up to that guy. Jeez.
And the Cowboys are right back in
That's
this
over.
one.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out.
We got all our timeouts. Good stuff. I'm right on the inch line there. No, they just nailed it down. Dang, well, we'll see if it means I can, maybe like I'll be out. Couldn't win the game. Let's see what they say about starting. Then we'll go check out the franchise mode. See if I can do any better with an established quarterback. So far, no starts. Nothing going on. Oh, okay. So it looks like it's possible. Your team is going to lose this one, but that doesn't mean you can't take advantage of the opportunity. So we're down a bunch, but I get to come in and play in 6 minutes, get some experience. Actually, I have some new abilities equipped as well, so I need to get some more throw power, I think. All right, well, let's do that. Awesome. Okay, I'll take it. Did I equip it? Oh, I also got something for. Oh, okay, it's just telling me right there. All right, let's go take a look at the franchise mode, and I'll show you what I was talking about. So there you get a lot more than maybe I want for us. For if you looked when we played Madden, it was like Madden 13, 14. There's some of the ones in there where we played and it just basically got to use the game flow mechanic and picked a single player. You could choose an existing player. There was 2 years, I want to say it was 14 and 15 that allowed you to pick an NFL legend, so you could start as like Joe Montana, something like that. But on the PS3, those characters are locked. You have to play those ones on the PS4, and then you can start a career with like Joe Montana, which I thought was pretty awesome. Drafted him to the Niners and started a career with him. It was a lot of fun, and it didn't have as much of that other stuff. See, I don't know how well I would do in the superstar mode because you have to do all these different things I don't necessarily want to do, and to improve possibly enough to get the starting job and to actually be able to do something in the league. I do find that mode limited a little bit because like like the stuff I just talked about. If you're not willing to do those extra things, you may not actually really be able to do that single player mode. And then here, franchise is shoot, did I start this one? I think I might have done all the things to start this one. It's pretty straightforward. You can pick the code. Actually, let's do a new one to just we'll do a new one just to go through all the stuff here. Offline solo. That loads pretty quick. And then of course Madden
Choose which
Ultimate
team you'll
Team
begin your franchise with.
being the other option that we didn't play, and then some other online modes that I won't be doing. So here we go. We're gonna go with the Steelers because Aaron Rodgers is here. Hell yeah, let's go. And the black and gold or black and yellow. So you can choose to create your own coach or pick the existing one. So this is kind of like create a player. You gotta pick your player. So it feels like this franchise is more about coach.
The
Coach
menu on the
mode.
left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
Now, here is what I was talking about earlier. One thing they added to this year's, which is a step in the right direction, is I like that you can simplify this so they can let the CPU do all that stuff for you. Okay, maybe if you're really, really, really into this, you can do all this yourself. But I find I just kind of want to play the games, try to get the wins, try to make to the Super Bowl, and try to advance the stuff. There's enough of that going on to not also have to want to worry about that. Auto progress players on. Ability on. Tutorial on. Where is this doing mode? Okay, I think it's right here. So development trait regression. When this is on, they'll have their dev trait evaluated for regression every offseason. If set to off, players will always keep their highest earned development trait. We're not exactly sure what this means. I tried to look this up. But what I think it does is it's going to keep your guys from digressing too much or whatnot. But the problem with it as well is it might keep them from regressing or not regressing, but going, advancing and getting better. It might just keep them where they are, which is also not good if you're trying to build a franchise and build a character and really level them up in an RPG style setting. So this is all this, and this is another feature. I don't know when they added this. It might be new to this year, but this is another step in the right direction. The wear and tear, it gives it more of that realistic thing. So you can't just run your running back every play and do that. You got to get them out of there. You can't just pass it to your same guy. You can't run your quarterback every play because by the end of the season they're going to be injured, right? And I don't know if this stacks each game on game on game or if it's just for the single game. I don't know that much about this, but this is a really cool feature. And then that also brings like hit sticking in. So if you're hit sticking and really jacking up, if you're playing like another team or multiple players in the league, you're out there chopping these guys down. It's really going to get to their star players, and it could have an impact on the entire season. So those are some really cool features with this franchise mode. Now, all that being said, we're going to go start the regular season and take a look at how that starts out. We'll play one game. And then I think this could only be for this weekend, but I might go back and play some more superstar mode to see if I can win the starting job. We might come back and take a look at this franchise. Depends on how long I have Madden 26 for. I do like this. I was playing Madden 23, which is actually still live for being able to, I could still access my Madden Ultimate Team. They did this thing called the off season. I think that might be the first time they've done that or one of the first times. I did it a few years ago. Actually, I think I did a video on like goodbye to Madden 23, and I found that, but it's still live. It's still up. I think it said that's 6,000 days, whatever, how many years that is. So 10 more years, it'll be live and well, or whatever the actual thing is. But this feels more like it's about your coach, right? The franchise mode, like doing the coach and being the owner. I didn't see a selection to pick a player. So again, they've kind of gone back from where you could pick player, coach, owner to changing it to basically just picking the coach, owner, or the player in two separate deals. So it's supposed to upgrade the players for me. Let's play the season game. Now there's some other things you can look at here. You can look at the news. Okay, we're familiar with some of these, the league options. We take a look at those. Let's just play the game. So again, you can play the moment, the full game. They control a 20 game, but that makes you play defense. So if you don't want to play defense, that's not the way to go. So we're going to go to play offense only and see if whatever happened to me last time happens again, where it kind of forced. I don't know if I hit the wrong button, but it was like, oh, play this moment, and I thought it was for offense, and then it started making me play defense again, which I like playing defense, but I'm just, like I said, I'm trying to get to that single player mode, which unfortunately, with all of these cool additions that we just went over, may render franchise mode here worthless to me.
We welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets.
Jets.
On the visitors'
Seeing them
sideline,
Jets.
Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin. His team fired up and ready for this one. Opposite him, the Jets' Aaron Glenn. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column.
Okay, so you are on offense, jump in and play. Got to pay attention to that because it will bring you in and make you play defense. What is with these plays? Guess we're gonna wham it. Oops. Oh.
Wow, indecision right
All right.
away. Delay of game.
Trying to change the camera angles. We're gonna have to pass. And Metcalf.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rob.
Oh.
Ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete.
Got me.
Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a
Didn't Rodgers go to the Jets for a hot minute?
Instead, it brings up
Now
second
he's
down.
playing them in this too. They always seem to do that, right?
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers.
Voice.
He's got the veteran. That's Robert Woods. And they'll be set up now.
Woods.
Up past the 40 with that one. First
You get him on
catch
my
for
fantasy
on
team
this
quite a bit.
new season, and it results in a first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he's
So
able to push through
then
the
again, if you
tackler.
don't want to
So
control the
they got
running
6.
back or the receivers, you could just let the AI take care of it. But again, like I've talked about, it's one of those things that I like to just let on a screen. I like them to take that out of my options for me, right?
From the 48
Because I'll
yard
tend to
line.
abuse
Here's
things if they
second
let
down
me.
and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And not much there. Good
Lost the
defense.
yard.
Held
I didn't like
to
any of those
nothing.
plays that you're giving me.
3rd and 5. From the gun, Rodgers. This one broken up.
Metcalf
It's
can't hold on to
incomplete.
nothing.
Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th
I was
down.
going to go for it.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain
Firm move.
possession, extend
Got
these
a running
drives.
back coming out of the
The
backfield.
first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and
There
be
you
able
go.
to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to have the Steelers' first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
No. Oh, wow. Suck it, Trebek. Nice punt. Moment missed. Continue to next moment. Okay, you're now on offense. That's what I want to do. Damn, we gave up the score.
A-Rod down to throw on first down.
Why would he throw it there?
Incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now second down 10.
The hell kind of route is that?
To throw is Rodgers. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth.
He caught it.
This is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground,
What are
but
these
they can
plays?
occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Got to be able to
They
get this
need
play.
to get it to the 27. This is third down. Rodgers now. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way
And
to
then
go,
they make you
taking
punt.
over possession that deep in their own
I
territory.
don't even got to hold it and release it for power. I don't even know.
See if
I
they
probably
can
should have just
capitalize
went for
some
that.
momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down. And
Let's just bomb it. We're losing. Go, Metcalf, get your shit together.
First down for Aaron. And he can't hang on.
Oh my goodness.
Incomplete. Good
It was
job
wide
defensively.
open. That guy closed and knocked the
Just as
ball
was
out.
arriving,
That was awesome
it'll
play.
bring up second down. The master of play action, Rodgers.
Not so masterful there.
Johnson.
Woo, boy.
First round pick. In there
And I
to
picked the
bring him
wrong
down.
play. I didn't want to pick, but that's okay.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. And that is incomplete.
Wowzers.
I like the fact that they took a shot on third and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the fourth down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees.
Yeah, and then the way they do the XP is a little different. So we'll take a look at that after this terrible
The drive
game that I
begins
just
at
played.
the 20. Here's first and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers.
They're just pinning their ears back and coming at me.
Down the field.
I probably need to run, but I just don't have time.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half.
Man, he drove me back to that.
Settle down. Have some more efficiency on these
Come
early downs
on,
and
dude.
get
That
his
was
offense
free.
into some sort of rhythm.
DK Metcalf was the intended target.
That was the one I
And
needed.
third down coming up. Rodgers to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety
That's
on
bad.
Francisco.
Just getting impatient with it. They're going to give me one more chance to get this, though. They're just covering Metcalf like crazy.
A first down throw from Rodgers. Again, working deep downfield. That one
Got no accuracy.
It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
It's possible they've changed it, too, where you have to actually direct the pass where you want it to go, and that could be
Looking
my
to
issue
throw.
here.
It's Rodgers.
Or before you could just get it with the timing. I don't know why they won't
Down
catch
the
these.
field there, but it falls incomplete.
I got to figure out the passing in this
Intended
game.
receiver. Now it's going to be third down. Now Rodgers. Down the field.
Doesn't help nobody wants to fucking catch anything either.
Steelers getting ready to put this one away.
Jeez, that was bad.
And we
Worked out
will
okay.
not have a return. This Rodgers on first down.
Literally, like, everybody is fucking covered, like, every play.
Yes, take it in over the middle.
Man, they got 17.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run straight ahead with Warren.
Wow.
And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. From the interior, Harrison Phillips is there for the tackle. Here's 3rd and 2. We'll try and run it here with Warren.
There you go. Nice moves,
And
dude.
the drive is still up. He's got the first down up to the 44.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That one broke it up. It's incomplete.
Just can't get there.
All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Rodgers.
Right, so
How
about some roughing?
Could they have called the push off there?
Wow, they're going to give me pass interference on that even. Wow. Wow.
So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he couldn't get...
Just can't get anything going on offense.
On play action, Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
But I went out of bounds. Shut the...
Illegal touching. Offense.
I can't get any... Did you see that? I cannot get any love in this one. This is some bull. This is not.
Rodgers here on 2nd down.
Go, baby.
Complete. Calvin Austin.
Run it.
He's to the 15.
Yes.
And he will
Yes.
score.
That's a play.
Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. For Aaron Rodgers, career touchdown throw 504. But number 1 as a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Little dump off, just
Greg,
going
the
yard.
light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th
Yeah,
quarter.
right. No. Okay, I mean, we maybe have some time. Gotta keep pounding.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. The ball deflected at least
Just
a couple
can't
of
get
times,
it.
but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete.
Are you serious?
The defender bodied his man up.
That was
Wouldn't
caught.
allow the catch.
Metcalf can't
He'll
catch
force
nothing.
through there.
Fucking garbage player, man.
Throwing Rodgers. He's got a receiver. That's Woods.
Oh, where's my Tecmo at
He'll
right
be
there?
taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Time is an issue. 1 timeout, 2-minute warning to work with, but they need points. 1st down and 10. And for a 3rd time today.
Shut up. He caught that. Oh, wow.
Oh, this one in the win column for the Jets. They move to
Alright,
1-0.
let's do one
Getting the victory
more.
to begin the new campaign.
Because that was terrible. 23% completion. That's so bad.
The players on your team earn some XP.
Okay.
Quickly
So
upgrade your team at the end of each game.
That's cool that every player is getting some and it's showing you that. That's something that's kind of been missing, and you can kind of tell if you go up or down or whatever. Upgrade all players. I just thought I had that set to auto, but okay. Go right to the season game. Play the offense only. Should have went and looked at some of that news. It looked like there's some cool stuff with the game of the week.
At the convergence of the Ohio.
Yeah, I see if we can put together like a decent play calling game here.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. We'll need to pause now after our first play. One of the D linemen injured on it, and medical staff out now to look at him. On 2nd down, Warren. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll throw 3rd and long. Knocked away, that's incomplete. So
they're just everywhere.
Arrived at 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard.
Probably
gain.
should start taking control of the
Made by
running back.
Jaron Reed. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Pass it downfield, working the left. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. They got 21 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
On 2nd down, Warren gets it again.
Roll.
Nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
Oh, come on.
They're all the way across
I don't even
midfield
know.
before he's brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
1st down. Here's Rodgers. Connecting on the slant. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Got to put together a better run this
Just a yard
time.
left to go on 2nd down.
Settling in.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Square. That guy sings.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Into the quarter. We'll take it.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. It's Steelers ball as we return for the 2nd, and they have to be thinking points here. Warren running between the tackles.
I have a feeling
Defender
they're
gets
going
to
to
him
get
right around the
there.
line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's third down and 6.
Almost audible out of that. Let's see. Triangle.
To the air on third and long.
Oh, you're kidding
An
me.
interception ends that drive.
Oh, wow.
Kobe
Pick
Bryant has
6.
it. The 50.
Kobe Bryant? Are you serious?
He's at the 30.
Oof, at least it wasn't a big
Seahawks will
thing.
take over as he records.
Whatever. Whatever, dude. Hold him to field goal. Okay. Ouch. That's the kind of stuff you work your butt off to get down there, and that shit happens. I don't want play action. I want vertical. So let's go.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. He put everything he's got behind it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Rodgers from the gun. And that's incomplete.
Yeah, there's just all
Ball
sorts
doesn't
of
use
like
to cause
messed
that.
up shit
Flag
going on.
comes out, and this could be interference.
There we go.
And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers.
God dang it.
First half mistake, he's intercepted
just-
again. Kobe Bryant has it.
Damn,
And the
Kobe
Seahawks-
Bryant. Leave me alone. They're closing so fast. This is tough.
To the air on 1st down. Rodgers taking a shot deep here.
I gotta stop throwing to that
First
guy.
half mistake, he's intercepted again.
Oh, that's another one.
Rick Woolen with the INT. And
Jeez.
the Seahawks are going to have it.
That's so bad. Hey, at least 29 seconds left, right? I can bomb it. Yo, what's up, man? I must just start Hail Marying this thing. Dude, 26 is stepped
Little less than
up.
30 seconds to go as they begin this
The
drive.
AI on this thing, on these defenders, is unreal.
Rodgers going to throw on
Like,
first.
they sync so fast. They're right to that guy. Oh, my God. Wow. That was so bad. I think they got a field goal out of that. They was really bench Aaron Rodgers. At this point, there's like no reason to. I am going insane. This is like bomb it. I don't know what to do at this point. Maybe they'll buy it on some play action.
Off play action. Here's Rodgers. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes.
And that's the thing, they just won't hang on to the ball. There was no defensive play there. It's just nonsense.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos
Right?
to the job
They really have.
collectively on defense.
On 2nd and 10 now. Rodgers. He's going to try another deep one here. That one is incomplete.
I mean, yeah, he's getting hit, but these guys got to hold on to the ball.
Metcalf, the intended
Right?
receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Throw here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Punt team on the field. And he gets his guys a few yards before they...
Yeah, I just feel like at this point, running isn't going to help me.
All right,
Wow,
Steelers to
pinned
the
on
line now.
pin,
1st
nice,
and
nice.
10.
Probably going to get sacked.
Rodgers sets a pass.
Nope. Oh, good,
He
nice
almost
hands,
threw
bro.
Another one. Back-to-back throws now that
Ooh.
should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Rodgers thrown again on 2nd. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the... He's got it deep downfield. And he's gonna have this up near the 40,
Almost
just
got
a
that
little
knocked
short
out.
of it. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Of course, they're going to challenge it.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3.
Why?
As that'll leave him with just 2
I had
to
a good
use
play
the rest
right
of the
there.
way. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down throw here by Rodgers. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. Offense is set. First and 10. Throwing again here. It's Rodgers.
Damn it.
Oh, he got hit
Again.
as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly,
Russian.
it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
What's I going to do?
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure alters.
See, I don't understand. They leave that guy open and they bail. Like, but if I pass to that guy, they run straight to him. So it's like bullshit. Bullshit AI on there.
Rodgers going to throw here. Third down.
Oh, yeah, almost took it from me.
Another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner.
Oh,
As
this
he
is frustrating.
continues making risky decisions with the football.
Shaquille Griffin there defensively.
And things just seem to keep snow.
You know, that's just the thing. Like, this has some really great features, but the modes just aren't what I want them to
now
be.
from the 30.
I maybe need to switch it to Pro, but it'll probably be too easy on Pro.
He's trying to push the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. To the incompletion, second and 10, still from the 30.
I didn't see if she...
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Ernest Jones with the pick.
Let's see. I need to just restart this. This is not good, okay? Let's try that again. I think I already totally blew the first week, so let's at least try to get 1 week in here.
Well, to the locals, it's still...
Just need to pick my spots. I gotta get used to these plays.
They'll start the drive with Warren. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for us Steelers. First down.
To throw is Rodgers.
All about finding that open guy. You gotta really be paying attention.
Right along midfield stripe.
That is a textbook first down completion.
They can't cover
Sets up
everybody,
second
right?
and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Right left side with Warren. He's going to be
Get
held
it?
up after
Oh,
gaining
shit, he's
2,
hurt.
so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. It's Warren on third down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Another guy.
So
Oh,
we have to
shit.
pause here. Team officials saw what we did. We've got a Seahawk that is injured out there. They're going to tend to him now.
Might as well
Here's
try the
first
play
and
action.
10 from the 47.
It's Austin. It's circle or R1? Circle or R1?
Play action here with Rodgers. Completed left side to
Oh,
Smith.
I almost stepped out.
They're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're right at the 31. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Rodgers will look to throw.
Are you kidding me? Are you? Can I challenge it? Oh, that sucks. See, I was going for it, working it, and then just shit like that. Like, so stupid.
Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. Defender arrives right.
And then, of course, they just can't catch anything.
Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. To throw, Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
That really wasn't a great play. I need to hit Miller. He's going to bring the
Now
whole
here's
team with him.
Rodgers. That'll be caught by Miller. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down. They go with Warren on the run. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run.
Oh, that was such a mistake. I figured they'd be leaving him open.
But it's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate. That
I don't
ball
understand how
wasn't
they decided to pick that guy.
Still pretty good for the defense,
Miller.
too.
3rd and 2. Rodgers.
A little covered, but oh, wow.
Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Hey, at least we're getting some
He was
progression.
there, he just couldn't corral it. So they're
Getting
going to have
some
to evaluate things now
forward
on 4th and
momentum.
short.
Super
And
close
this
to
hits
pin.
the first down. Here's Rodgers. To the ground it goes.
He should be able to get that, but 3 guys freaking dropped on his ass
Finding
after
his
that.
receiver that time. And
It's
that'll bring up
insane
second
what's
down.
happening here.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On first down, Warren. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Rodgers to throw.
Right to that guy. I thought he sank.
It's intercepted.
I thought he sank.
40, 30, and the
Man.
Seahawks are going to have
But just like that, it's over. That's what sucks about playing on the harder difficulties, but like all pro is just a little bit too easy.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. He's going deep.
Big guy like that
But a great defensive play to
should be
charge,
pulling
but it's
those balls
incomplete.
down.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st to 3. 4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going deep this time. So the coverage holds up.
I gotta
on
try
the
to
deep
find
ball.
a way
That's
to
gonna
get
force
in
fourth
there
down.
better.
Corliss Waitman out there again to punt this away. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return. Rogers gonna throw on first. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Not what I wanted.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Rogers from the gun. Throw left side finds Fryermuth. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. The Steelers calling their first timeout.
Steelers first down.
To the air on first down. Rogers makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. So first down from the 41. They'll throw again. Rogers. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. But it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that.
And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get their first point.
Gosh, at least it didn't make me kick the extra point. God dang. So they're just going to come out and score. Yes.
A give here to Warren.
Oh, he couldn't Tecmo around that best guy. Oh, shit. Is he hurt? Come on
Following
now.
the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down throw here by Rogers. Taking a chance at the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Come on.
Picked off by Julian Love.
Swear. Don't score again. Okay. All right. You know, at least they give me some chances to come back.
Pittsburgh offense to the
Austin,
line. Here's
Metcalf.
1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Rogers.
Oh, shit.
Catch is made down the right sideline.
Here you go, buddy.
And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Rogers set to pass. This finds Austin complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
All right, even if I don't come back and win this one, at least I feel a little better about getting some production going. Definitely not doing whatever that is. I don't like
Coming to the line
mountain.
for another 1st and 10. Rogers off the play action. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Complete over the middle. He's right up next to that.
Needed
first down.
that.
Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up
That
3rd and
first
short.
down, you know. I don't like this wham
Offense
play.
headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. They'll run with Warren. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
How to
Now
go
to
for it. I
score.
don't
They're
love
gonna
this
go for this
play.
on 4th down. Going for it with Warren. That'll be the first and more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh shit, I kept him. I should have subbed to
It
that.
sounds like it's short.
Oh, well.
But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
Hey, keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot.
That should have been
First
it
down.
right there,
Okay,
you know what I mean?
no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in.
I
Brock.
did.
It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no.
How do you throw it so low?
And let me tell you, coaches
Come
don't
on.
really like that either.
Last pass
Like they're working
unsuccessful.
against
See
me
if they do
here.
on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He's got his
There it
man.
is.
This is Austin. And he's going to have
It's just going down.
for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And in
There's
the
my
end zone
boy.
he goes. Touchdown,
Yo.
Pittsburgh. The Steelers
Getting the vermouth
bouncing
going.
like just-
Don't score. Okay. We can do this. Don't even know where the down and distance is. Go with the zone. Maybe they'll trick for that. Oh, boy. That was bad. All right.
Warren here from the gun.
There's some room.
One up to about the 17-yard line.
There's some room for you, Borowski.
12 on that one. And the Steelers have a 1st down. Warren once more.
Dude, he's getting some
Good hit on the
legs
bounce
under
here.
him.
That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
Get the wham going.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. They'll go again with Warren. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
There we go. Let's run this air out.
To the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers want to end it in regulation if they can.
Take a look at this wide
They'll
zone.
come up on 1st and 10.
I mean, they look like they're stacking the box a little bit, so let's go here.
Staying between the tackles.
Ah,
and well.
no.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice
Yeah.
win for that defense
bad.
as they send him backwards. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that
Once
he
he
gets in
gets
this
hurt.
game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle.
Oh, that was so
Push
open.
enough drive to get this running game going.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now to throw. He almost threw another one.
Damn.
Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner.
Well,
as he continues making
fucking
risky
sucked
decisions
there.
with the football. And the coverage team is
Missed
there
that.
as he fields it, so almost not.
The 4th quarter, 35 seconds to go. My guys are terrible. Yeah, play action, not. I mean, I have no choice, right? Oh, wow, really? Okay, here comes the safety to lose the game.
He'll look to throw it. It's everything he has under this one. They connect on the
Oh
shot.
my God, he finally hangs on to it. Oh, shit. Going to him all game long to get it. There we go.
Incredible
Awesome.
execution. The moment not too
Fine.
big for any of them. And Kate, they
You just
cashed
got to get
in
good,
on
you know.
what really mattered.
Which I said, that was a bomb. Right in the basket. This time he didn't make him drop it. Dang. And the 6. And the 6. What's up now?
Checking the win column for the Steelers. And
All
this
right, we'll be
game
back,
played
dude. This
down
is
to
fun.
the final moments, where it was their clutch score that proved the difference and set up this victory.
I'm still liking we're going backwards in the Madden, and then we jump forward because we want to see what's what's to come, but what came before. So we can go back to where Madden was good. That was decent. I suppose if you hadn't ever really played like Madden before, you'd have no point of reference, and this would be probably really cool. All the stuff, but we're like, okay, well, this is not as good as this was, and I want this, and pick and choose what you're doing, and so we got a downgrade on that. I don't know what this stuff is, Mr. Dream. So who knows what any of this stuff is? This seems pretty in depth. We got a wide slot play sheet. All right. So yeah, I mean, let's take a look at this news just to see what it's all about. Breaking game of the week. We have Lamar Jackson, talking about him. Greg Olson, old tight end for Carolina. Maybe someone before them. Okay, option. So yeah, you're looking at that. We could go to the next game, but yeah, we're good. So let's see what this weekly recap is.
A great
pretty cool.
1-2 to start the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Some big games to get to. We'll start in the Steel City. The Steelers at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And it's the newest Steeler, the former Seahawk, DK Metcalf. He has a step. He has the grab. And when you total it up, it's a 96-yard touchdown. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions as they play host to the Chicago Bears. And it's Rome Odunze. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes.
This is pretty
75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals hosting the Jacksonville Jags. And it's Trevor Lawrence. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Jaguars are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
Now, and that's pretty cool. Imagine you're playing a 32-team connected franchise, and the only way you see other players' teams' games is to watch a weekly recap and see that on there. You got the tickers. You could go through and look at this stuff. That's pretty neat. Let's see, upgrades. We could do all that. What else is there? There seems to be... Go right here. So yeah, you can look at this coaching overview. It's not bad, right? It is. I don't know what a lot of this stuff is too. So we're gonna keep playing the franchise to see what goes down. So look for me to be back on here later. I might not be on camera. I might not be on mic, but I'll be playing some of these games. It was cool to sit here and play this with you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Breaking news. Daniel Jones is on the Browns, huh? How do you get to that breaking news? Oh, there it was. Okay, so you just have to scroll down this way. Breaking news. So basically gives you 3 stories as well, 3 highlights. That's pretty cool. You could look at the standings right here. Yearly awards. That's pretty good. I'm kind of actually, with all this Madden that we've been playing, I'm actually kind of looking forward to the new Madden game coming out. I'm not going to buy it. I might do EA Plus to do it. Sometimes they give you the early access to it. We'll see what goes down with that. But I've been having such a good time looking at all these different Madden games with you guys and just playing them and seeing all the different features that are available, what has come, what has gone, what has stuck with the franchise. I don't know. It's hard to pick. They're all, they're all pretty good, right? But I want that perfect one. All right. Thanks for hanging out. You've been here with me, Mr. C. I'm Brother Sports Gaming, and I will see you next time.